Daeron looks horrified. He's just been forced to kill an unarmed man, a blacksmith, a brother, a husband, and Lord Ormund doesn't even flinch. Why would he force a boy to cross a line he can never uncross? Welcome back to Movizo, where every ending hides a beginning. Today we're breaking down the final scene of House of the Dragon Episode 4. We'll explore what Ormund may really be trying to teach Daeron, and why this seemingly small execution could shape the future of the Iron Throne. On the surface, this looks like justice. A soldier attacks a blacksmith's family. Ormund punishes him publicly, making himself appear fair and honorable. But when the blacksmith fights back to protect his sister, everything changes. Instead of showing mercy, Ormund orders Daeron to carry out the execution. That moment feels less like justice, and more like a lesson. Rather than teaching Daeron how to rule, the episode seems to suggest Ormund is teaching him something else entirely: how to obey without hesitation. Some fans online have even floated an interesting theory. Although it's important to remember this is only speculation and hasn't been confirmed by the show. The theory suggests Daeron may not be groomed to become king at all. Instead, he could be prepared to replace his own cousin, Gwaine. If that's true, then this execution could be a test, not of strength, but of obedience. A way to see which cousin bends first. The episode carefully presents two different versions of power. Ormund allows the town to keep its taverns, its homes, and its routines. He even punishes one of his own soldiers in public, making himself look merciful before the small folk. Every decision feels calculated. Daeron witnesses every moment up close. Then, later in the episode, we see another side of Ormund. When Lady Sharis calls Rhaenyra the rightful queen, Ormund immediately loses his composure. Instead of debating her, he mocks her outright. Not long after, another private moment hints at that same temper, as he explodes in frustration over spilled perfume. Daeron notices what's about to happen almost instantly, and quietly clears the room before the situation escalates. That doesn't feel like the reaction of someone completely comfortable around his mentor. It feels like someone who's learned to recognize danger before it arrives. The execution scene reinforces that idea. Daeron even asks whether mercy is a virtue. Ormund never gives him a real answer. Instead, his silence and the pressure he places on Daeron suggest that compassion has little value in the kind of ruler he wants to shape. This ending isn't really about Tumbleton. It's about who gets to define what a good king should be. Some viewers have interpreted Daeron's time away from King's Landing as a chance for him to grow into a kinder and more honorable person. If that's true, then Ormund's influence could slowly undo everything that made him different. Rather than simply training a future leader, Ormund appears to be reshaping Daeron's sense of right and wrong, one difficult choice at a time. That's what makes the ending so unsettling. Not just the execution itself, but how quickly these impossible choices risk becoming normal. In my opinion, this episode isn't about justice at all. It's about control. Many of Ormund's public acts of mercy feel more like political theater than genuine compassion. Behind closed doors, his lessons seem focused on obedience instead of wisdom. Daeron's horrified expression tells us he hasn't accepted those lessons completely. But by forcing him to make this choice himself, Ormund may have started changing him in ways that can't easily be undone. Do you think Daeron will remain loyal to Ormund by the end of the season? Or will he finally break free? That's the ending unpacked. A quiet scene with a brutal message hidden beneath the surface. In the end, this wasn't just the story of a blacksmith. It was the moment a young prince was forced to cross a line he can never uncross. Whether Ormund is creating a king or simply forging a weapon remains one of the season's biggest questions. That's Movizo, where every ending hides a beginning. If this theory made you see the ending differently, Leave your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and subscribe so you don't miss next week's breakdown.